시작할게요. Hello, welcome to Asian Petrol. It is January 22nd here in Korea. It's about 9:30 a.m. So good morning to you guys. If you're watching from North American markets, good evening to you guys. Today we're standing in the Goyang Hyundai Motor Studio because we really wanted to show you the design of Genesis GV80, first SUV from Genesis. Because if you remember, Genesis launched the first SUV, Genesis GV80, last week on the January 15th, but there was just so many journalists there. We didn't have time to really show you the interior or exterior design, and we want to also take some questions for you guys. So we're going to do this live. So if you do have any questions, let us know through the comment section, and also please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit the bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. We specialize, we do a lot of reviews, car launches, media shows, but since we're here in Korea, we tend to give you faster reviews on cars, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia. So if you like cars in general, I think we can have a great time together. So please do support us by subscribing to our channel. And why don't we start the car from the front, and today we have 4 of them here, so we'll get to show them each one of them pretty soon. We have 7 seats and 5 seats too, and we have a few friends driving around Motor Studio, so it's okay. All right, so we have a Genesis logo on the top, of course, and I do love the 2 lines that sort of start from the logos carried all the way to the top. And if you see these lines, they seem very bulky. I do love these lines on each side, and kind of flows with the headlamp right here. So it's a very massive, and lots of people says, it kind of reminds you Bentley Bentayga. Sure, why not? Because right now there's a ex-Bentley designer working for Genesis. That is probably why. And we also have a Crest Grill. I think I showed you this Crest Grill. It's a pentagonal grill with the Genesis G90. I think I showed you first for the facelift, and it almost looks like a shield. And I personally think it looks better on the Genesis GV80 rather than the G90, because it's just, this is an SUV, is taller. So it also got G matrix pattern going on. So, it's actually made out of plastic, but it looks pretty nice. It's got chrome finishes and thick chrome line going on here, so it looks quite nice. Surround view camera here, adaptive cruise control, radar sensor here, and also G matrix pattern going on here. So bumper here, no skid plate because it's a Genesis, and headlamp system. Let me just show you too. Genesis wants you to remember from now on their design as 2 lines. 2 lines here on the back, on the side. Let me show you pretty soon. Okay. So it's got full LED headlamp system. When you light them, everything turns on. But on the bottom one is for the high beam, and this is going to be for the turn signal. So let me just show you in a little bit. So that's the arrow, turn signal, right? Oh, maybe, it just doesn't turn on. 안 나오지? Sorry guys. I think they have it off somehow. Oh, okay. Okay, let me just show it to you again. That's headlamp. Huh, that's weird. It was on. Okay, so. I don't know, something's going on here, but that's headlamp. I think they have set up the car somehow. Please refer to our live streaming one. They have a headlamp going on. Maybe the turn signal. A turn signal, it doesn't even work either. Okay, that's very weird. Okay, okay. So it was like that, and now it's turned off. That's very weird. Give us a second. Okay, that's the turn signal. Okay, that's headlamp system, high beam. It doesn't work. Okay, but at least that's I don't know, they set up the car somehow, but everything lit up. The bottom one is for the high beam, and that's the turn signal. Okay, and we also have air curtains on each side. It's active, and the bottom one also got some air duct going on. Okay, so let me also show you the engine room. So it lifts up itself like this, and right now, as of now, we have a one engine option here in Korea. Right now they have launched the car with 3-liter what do you call it, inline 6 that puts out about 278 horsepower and 60 kilogram per meter, which is about 433 pound-feet of torque. So it looks like this. Looks quite massive. It's got a single turbo, and it's made it to 8-speed automatic with conventional torque converter, and it's a rear-wheel driven SUV with A-track option. Okay. So Genesis also said sometime this year they're going to also add 2.5-liter turbo and also 3.5-liter twin turbo gasoline engine, which will be replacing 3.3-liter twin turbo. So guys, let me know what you think about it. Price-wise, Genesis says no international pricing yet, but for this inline 6 model, the starting price will be somewhere around 54,000 US dollars starting price. But you know, diesel tends to be a little bit more costly, so if the 2.5-liter turbo comes out, I think it'll be a little bit cheaper than that, and if for the 3.5-liter twin turbo, it will be a little bit more expensive for that. Okay, and usually they don't know, they didn't tell us exactly when they'll be releasing the car in the US or North American markets, but I'm guessing maybe it will take them about six months or so, maybe a year. So let's give them some time. Okay. Okay, let's move to the side then. We also have a white one. Oh, this side. Okay, so it's got side repeaters here as well, with the chrome strip going on. So Genesis always says, you know, remember 2 lines. So that looks pretty good, and you know, it's got chrome strip on the bottom. It looks pretty good, and if you do see, it kind of has a very sloping roof line. I'll show you the 3rd row seat pretty soon, but you know, 3rd row seats, you know, I'm 6'2", is a little bit tight for me. I mean, 2nd row is pretty nice, so I'm going to show it to you pretty soon. And many of you guys are curious how big this car is actually, and you know, it's supposed to compete against BMW X5 and Mercedes GLE. I think it's very close to BMW X5, and to make it a little bit more easier, it's a lot bigger than Hyundai Santa Fe, but it's a little bit smaller compared to Hyundai Palisade. It's got about 1.3 inches shorter overall length, but what gets this is quite surprising, that I was very surprised that compared to even Hyundai Palisade, it's got about 2.1 inch longer wheelbase. So it's got actually longer wheelbase. I don't know how, but it actually has a longer wheelbase. But you know, it's a rear-wheel driven, so it's maybe a little bit less roomy inside. So the width-wise, it's actually very same width-wise as a Palisade. So it's a very nice big size. Okay, and if you do take a look at the rims, it's actually 22-inch rims. You know, but it doesn't look that big, right? But it's the first time me seeing the Korean brand car with 22 inches, and looks quite nice. But you know, if you see with the overall car, it doesn't look like too large, so it's actually very nice. And it's wearing Michelin Primacy tires. It's wearing 265 40 by 22 inches on front and back, and it looks quite nice. It's got Genesis logo on the top, and it also has you know, some patterns going on here and there, so pretty nice. Yeah, so that's got the sloping roof line here. It's got a good visibility. You know, I drove this car. Oh, if you have not seen our first drive, please refer to the link above. You know, visibility is very good, and also the 3-liter diesel was tuned for more of very comfort and relaxed driving. You know, when you step on the gas pedal, it just doesn't like go like crazy. It's just very smooth and gradual acceleration, and also 8-speed was very quiet and very smooth. So please refer to the link above for our first drive. And we're trying to get the press car, and when we do get a press car, we'll show you more things in detail, and you know, we'll even show you how it takes corners and show you efficiency and everything. Okay, so let's move to the back. Just like the front, it's got 2 lines going on here again. Hold on, let me just turn the turn signal for you. Yep, like that. I kind of like the rear design as too. Like I like this line here. It kind of comes out like this. It's got Genesis lettering. It says 4-wheel drive system rather than 8-track. GV80. It's got the camera for the 360 degree. Looks pretty nice. Get this, it's a long time no see, but it's got full LED headlamp, tail lamp system. So it's actually very nice. You know, it's got backup lamp here, but let me hold on. Let me see if I can get it to you. Oh, it just doesn't work. I'm sorry, but you know, we don't have the keys inside because this is inside of a building, so I cannot show you. But this is the backup lamp, and even the license plate is LED, so it's pretty nice. It's got a little chrome strip going on here in the middle, and if you see this, it's got that Crest Grill going on, similar pattern. Looks very nice. It's almost do like this kind of line, and the actual tip, it's got no it's actual hidden tip. It's on the right side. Okay. So on the launch day, I really could not find where the trunk release was. I thought it was going to be here. There's no one. You don't press any logo. So, but turns out it's right here. Peter Kim told me it's right here. And that's a wind wiper. When you press this, of course, it's got power lift gate. Ooh, somebody just... So. When it's like this, it automatically unfolds nicely. I like that. So you can get the Genesis GV80 with either 7 or 5 seats. So 5 if you don't have 3rd row seats, 7 if you want to have a 3rd row seats. Okay. So as you can see, if you have the 3rd row seat up, there's not much trunk space. You know, you can put your Boston bag, maybe, you know, 2 golf bag, maybe, yeah. But you can always unfold the 2nd row seat, 3rd row seats, and now you get a pretty good amount of space, you know. And you can also fold the 2nd row seats from here. They're all motorized, but it takes a little bit of time. Oh, that one just is too far. Okay, but we can fix that. Who's been playing with this seat? I don't know. Okay, can we do that again? Okay. Yeah, this is Hyundai Motor Studio, so there's lots of people coming in and out. So while it's doing that, let me just show you the bottom. There's also a little hidden storage area here. Oh, I'm not good with these seats. Okay, and there's a cover for your trunk. You put it up here, but I don't want to do this because it's going to take lots of time. There's a space for a fire extinguisher. They took it out, but by the law here in Korea, if you have anything more than 7 seats, you're supposed to have a little fire extinguisher, but they don't have it. And they also have a fix-a-flat kit here, but they don't have it as well because it's it's not a press car, it's a show car. So they also have a very nice this aluminum thing, when you put to your luggage so it doesn't get scratched. And it's got very nice covering even on the top, and it's a little hard plastic here and there, but other than that it's pretty nice cover. It's got 12-volt charger here and some cup holders on each side. There's also a little thing going on just like Palisade, and it's got an 18-speaker Lexicon system. It also has a intercom system. If you have a kids here back here, what you say on the first row gets picked up by the microphone up there, and it sends it here, so you guys can talk to each other. And if you have all the seats like that, this one will go down a little bit more. Okay, but you can put lots of stuff. I'm not good with the seats today. So guys, let me know what do you think about the car. If you do have any questions, let me know. I'll take them right now. Ooh. So let's see. Okay, how come I cannot see my... Hello guys, thank you guys all for tuning in. And 2 lines, yes. I just wanted to show it to you guys one more time because we had no time to show you anything. If you do have any questions, let me know. Yes, Ace, I think if you get 2.5 liter turbo, it might be a little bit now. Right hand, we currently have only left. I mean, if Genesis have been exporting Genesis G80 to Europe, so I hope they introduce this to Europe as well. Yes, 3.5 liter twin turbo would be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Not fake exhaust, it's a hidden exhaust, okay? Okay. So what else? Yeah. Okay, let me just show you the side repeater. Okay. Sorry about the lights. I mean, I thought it was gonna, of course, work, but just didn't. Porsche Cayenne in white? Really? It really looks like a Bentley, I think. Genesis robots. No, it's actually Hyundai robots over there. Okay. Okay, let me also show you the interior because, there's more people coming in. Okay. Oh, there's people. Hold on, let's just give them some time. This is actually, where people just come for the to see the car. So we're just borrowing it for a second. So let me just show it to you guys. And you can choose among 11 exterior colors and 5 interior colors. And let me just show you the third row seats. You guys know I'm about 6'2". No hard feelings, Genesis. I'm just gonna. All right. Okay. So I'm just gonna go in here. It's motorized. The footwell's not bad. There's room, and leg room is pretty good too. I mean, you can also ask the front guys to scoot over. So, but headroom, like I said, because of the sloping roof line, I kind of have to bend my neck like this. Okay, so and it's got LED headlamp I mean, interior lamp like this. Looks pretty good. And overall, even from the back here, it's very nicely finished. Some plastics here and there, but it's overall very nice. It's got a G matrix pattern going on here. You can just press that button once and it will release the thing. So I would say, you know, seats are okay too, but you know, it's not good for adults or tall people like me. So yeah, that's about the third row seats. Okay, now let me move out and show you second row seats. Woo! So this is much better. Like I said, this is motorized, so you can recline with the motor, and you can also push it forward and backward. I don't know how to do pushing forward, backward. It's not working. But oh, you don't get to push forward and backward. It just moves up and down. I'm sorry, but it's pretty nice. It's got some makeup thing going on for your ladies. Pretty nice. LED lamp for three parts. Pretty nice. And also it's got air vents for the second row passengers, and climate control system that you can choose the fan speed, the temperature. Looks pretty good, self-explanatory. It's not working, but it's got 3-stage heated and ventilation seats. I don't know how they set up this car, but some of things are not working here. But maybe because of the power voltage. 220 volts and two fast charging USB ports. And med pockets like this. And it's got a little hump. It's not actually that bad. Little hump here for the thing. And this tester does not have panoramic sunroof, but we hope to show you the one on the next car. And oh, there's a I forgot to tell you, but this is only, I saw this only on the Genesis G90, which is a flagship sedan, but this is how you use it. You press once to release this guy, and one more time for the window. Same thing, when you close it, it's got a little bit left. It will close the window first, automatically, and one more time, have a sunshade motorized. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let me show you the first row seats. So this is what interior looks like. Looks very nice. And one of the things I forgot to mention is that it does not have captain chairs for the second row. So it's a little bit bummer, but hopefully, you know, my Palisade has a captain chair for the second row seats. I think you know, hopefully they will add the second row seats as captain chair maybe, and then introduce 6 seating configuration. Right now you can get Genesis GV80 with either 5 or 7 seats. So maybe have a 6 seats, you know, that would, you know, be more luxurious. I don't know why they did not include that. It's a little bit bummer. And if you can see, there's also moon lamp here. Can you see it on there too? So okay, we also have a 12.3-inch gauge cluster. And there's a little red dots on the top because you can set it to 3D gauge cluster. Can you see it? This is with off, with on, and because it's got 2 tractors on the top, you don't actually need to wear any glasses. And when you do move like this, the screen kind of try to follow you. And it's got a little three-dimensional graphics going on, like the lanes and the gauge cluster itself. But I usually, don't like it, so I just turn it off. And we got a two-tone, two-spoke dial steering wheel. Many people think it's ugly, but I kind of drove it the other day for about an hour, and it feels pretty comfortable. I mean, it does not hold you back anywhere, so you can put it like this, like that, or like this. So it's actually more comfortable steering to use, and after a while you kind of get used to it. And if you drive, you don't see the bottom steering wheel that much, so you get kind of used to it. And it's got very nice leather here, everywhere, including here, up to here. But on the here, it's got hard plastic on the very bottom. But up to here, the bottom of the seats, it's very nice. Actually, very nicely padded. And it's also got 14.5 gauge cluster. You can use this the wheel to move. And there's also one thing that I could not show you. This is actually the augmented reality. That shows the front camera shows what's ahead, and it shows where to head. If you have to make a left, it will say like left, like that. So it's pretty nice. We'll show you more during our review. And it's got air vents going on like this, very thin air vents, and it's got separate screen for the climate control, but they have dials, which is very nice. And these buttons on the top is physical buttons, so that's really nice thing. And it's got 3-stage heated. I guess because of the battery they took out this, but there's actually 3-stage heated and ventilation seats, 2-stage heated steering wheel, air cleaning mode as well. Oh, and when you do turn on the air cleaning mode, it automatically closes the windows, assuming that air is bad outside. And that's very nice. And what else did I not tell you? You can also show you mood lamp here, vehicles, lights, ambient lights, color. So we have lots of colors, whites. It's right on this side, and also to the second row seats as well. It's got lots of colors, and you can go to custom colors, set colors. You can choose like among 64 different colors. Okay, and this touch button, I rather like physical buttons and dials, but they at least gave us some dials. But it's really gets a fingerprints a lot here, so I suggest you get a glass cleaner or something like that. And it also got very beautiful open pore wood trim here and there, so that's pretty good. And you can also, but I'm not a fan of this volume button. It's really, but it's got 18 speaker sound system by Lexicon. That sounds really nice too. But it's really hard. But one thing nice is that when you press it, it just mutes it, so that's pretty good. So that's Lively Forest. Some classic.
굿모닝 FM 장성규입니다. 여기로 와.
필요한 부모의 역할과 마리오 아울렛에서
So that's one thing, and it's got you can also write on this screen, destinations, search, and you can write this oh, I'm not good with oh. Okay. Doesn't A, B. Oh, I have a bad handwriting. B, okay, C. So you can, supposedly you can write here, so just like a BMW and other guys. And we also have auto hold here, auto hold, and this is for the park assist feature, and this also has a dial type gear selector, just like the Optima we showed you. I kind of like the push button type a little bit more, but you can just press left to go to reverse, press right to go to neutral and drive, and top one for the parking. The drive modes, we have four different modes: Eco, Comfort, Sports, Custom, and each of them has a different gauge cluster look: Eco, Comfort, Sports. And when you do put it onto Sports, the side lumbar support actually, side bolsters actually squeeze you to hold you better in place, okay? So terrain mode, you have a snow, mud, and sand. And we also have a hill descent control here, and also park assist. I will show like this. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Okay, and when you do, you can also see the map in very 2D, okay, 2D north up, 3D map, and neon. It's something looking like, and neon black and AR, okay? So that's augmented reality. Hope to show you. So if you do have any more questions, and we also have a glove box here, decent size, and here. Looks very deep. It's very deep, so it opens both ways like that, okay? So if you do have any questions, I'll take them right now, okay? So let me know if you have any questions about the interior, okay? Yes, it's a 14.5-inch navigation screen. Yeah, I think let them have. We can also show you other colors. No, this is actually smaller compared to Hyundai Palisade. This is the white one. 그냥 들고 할게. It's the white one. I do like the white one. It's not satin, but this looks pretty good. It's got 5 seating configurations. So it looks like this. And you know, this one looks pretty good too. It's like a dark, almost blackish with a stitched tone. This is a 5-seater, so when you do get it with the 5-seater, you actually get that more space. So I think you guys might get a spare tire if you get with the 5 seats, not with the 7 seats though. Okay, so that's what it looks like with white. So guys, let me know if you do have any more questions. Oh, this has a sunroof. Let me show you the sunroof. The one just didn't have a sunroof. Okay, it's actually divided into 2. I don't know why they had to have this thing in the middle, but looks pretty good. And only the front one opens. Okay. Yeah, white looks very nice. So any questions you'd like to see, last minute questions? Because they're Lots of people coming into the motor studio. We cannot hold them back. You don't know my name. My name is Charlie. So we also have this goldish one. It's also 5 seats, so it looks very nice. 사람 있긴 한데. There's a person looking at the car, but looks like that. Do like the beige color. It looks very, very light, very bright, nice. Okay. So it goes closing doors as well. One more side. Okay. So I don't know how much the price difference between 5 and 7 seats. Let me just ask them. Hold on. 여쭤볼게는데요. 이게 5인승이랑 7인승이랑 가격은 얼마나 차이가 나요?
7인승 옵션이 100만 원이에요.
100만 원이에요? 네, 감사합니다. Okay, I just asked him the price between 5 seats and 7 seats. They're charging about roughly about $900. Not even that. So that will charge you about less than $1,000. So if I were you, I think I would still get 7 seats because, you know, just for the short trips, you might put your kids back there and so forth. But for adults, third row seats, I'm sorry, Genesis, but it's just not big enough. Okay. Okay. And we have some children coming as a field trip, so I think we have to end this show right now because. Okay. By the way, we're here in the Hyundai Motor Studio Goyang. So we have lots of other cars here. So if you come to Korea, I think if you have a time, I think they have this in Goyang, which is about 30 minutes drive from Seoul. Maybe you can come here. They also have a restaurant. So you can see the cars here. You have a Nexo, Sonata, Grandeur, Venue. You see that semi-truck over there? Actually, Hyundai makes Accent, too. That's, see? This was the one I was talking about. This has the Crest Grill. They introduced the Crest Grill with the first time with this car, Genesis GV. This seems to be a limousine. So, you guys like to see that? If you like to see that, let me know in the comment section and I'll show it to you right now. You like to show this Genesis GV90 with limousine? Let me just show it to you because we're here. Although you guys didn't, this is very nice car. Wow. So this is Genesis G90 limousine. Do love this leather here. And it's got some cup holders right here. It's got phone charger here, controls for everything, TVs here. I heard you can put like a refrigerator here, so you can put your champagnes there too. So, looks very nice, right? Okay, some magazine pockets here. So, interior, this is just same as the other Genesis G90, very nice. And this guy probably has 5.0. And let me just show you 2 more cars while here. It's a little robust. Genesis G70. And I really want to show you the Star X. I wanted to get a press car, but this is as the classified as commercial car. So They don't have a press car at the you know, our Hyundai counterpart, but this looks pretty good. This is like a minivan, but I personally like the design. It's got like a, let's see, what does it have? It's got a diesel engine, 2.5 liter diesel engine, which puts it about 175 horsepower. And look, it's got very nice interior. This is, oh, they locked it. Why? See, very nice seats. Look, I'm 6'2", but look, it's very nice. It looks very nice too, interior too. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people can sit here. So, I just really wanted to show you this Star X, Grand Star X. You know, hopefully I can get a press car and show it to you guys pretty soon. It's also got 2 sunroof. Closes like this. Very nice. Okay, last car. Yep. So, you know, I'm 6'2", and this is how big the car is. So, just wanted to show you two guys. Like the grill, you can cut your potatoes here. Maybe it's that. Look at that. It's like big old Hyundai. This is a semi truck. I don't know how it drives. I don't know how much, but just wanted to show you two guys. Also, Hyundai makes a big old semi truck like this. Let's see. So it's got massive engine. Palisade, Santa Fe, Kona, and if you see right up there, they have a theme convention going on every day, like every hour or so. They'll show you how Hyundai makes cars. It just, you take like a 30-minute tour. They shows you everything. So if you have a time, I think you know, it'll be good time. If you come to Korea, I think you can, if you have a time, you know, like a half day, you know, spend it here. I think you'll be, if you're a car geek, you know, I think you'll like it. So you see little children's coming here as a field trip too. And we also have lots of robots here. They'll ask you like if you want to have a picture with you. So, all right guys, I think I showed you everything. Please do let me know if you do have any last minute questions about the Genesis GV80. Yes, Korean transformer. You want the Grandeur? Grandeur, okay, we can do that. So field trip again, little kids. So you're seeing a future of Korea with these little children. So this is actually hybrid. So it's got a hybrid. We'll hope to get a press car pretty soon, and I'll just show it to you. It's got 10 stars, 5 on each of them. And let me just turn on the turn signal. When you turn on the turn signal, it lights up without this one because they don't want it to point the other way. And it's got full LED headlamp. Looks very nice. I personally like the design of the new Grandeur. It's a hybrid system, so it's got 2.4 liter made it to battery system. So it's very nice. Interior looks pretty good too. Oh yes. The interior, it's got 12.3-inch gauge cluster on each side, so it reminds me of a Mercedes E-Class, but it's got a big, you know, black bezels around it. But you know, at this price point, I think they did a good job. They also have a little screens, a separate LCD screen for the climate control, so it's a very nice phone charger here. Button type gear selector rather than rotary type. Auto hold, everything. So pretty nice. It's got with the black, but you can get it with like a light camel color. So this is. Let me show you the second row seats. quickly. This is like you know, today is for Genesis GV80. Okay. Okay, so pretty good. I am 6'2", but this feels very comfortable. So yeah, so it's got ski passage through right here, manual sunshade. So trunk. Yeah, so it's got some brochure here. Oh, battery system. Yeah. So it's one of the older one that shares with the last generation. So yeah. So if you do have any questions, last minute wishes, let me know. Okay. It's all right, guys. I think we're gonna end it now. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just wanted to show you the exterior design and interior design one more time, because when they launched the car on the January 15th, there was just so many journalists there. I just couldn't get near the car. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And Grenzer in the US is Azera, but they discontinued exporting from I think year 2016 or 17, but hopefully they'll start shipping it back. Okay, so we're talking to Genesis guys for a press car, but usually it takes them about a month after the release. So we're trying to talk to them, and so we can get a press car. So we'll show you how it drives, the 3-liter inline-6, and also how it behaves on the sharp corners, and also show you the efficiency, how quiet it is on the freeway and everything. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I think we're gonna have the lunar, what do you call it? Happy New Year, big holiday coming to us end of this week. So. But I think we're gonna upload a few more videos, so stay tuned, and thank you guys so much for supporting us. And if you do like Korean, but in general car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification. We're located here in Korea, so we get cars, Korean cars, a lot faster than the others. So thank you guys, and have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.